I don't care if you don't do anything else. This needs to be a priority. Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nikki, and if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Nikki and I am a certified women's empowerment coach. So basically I am a life coach for women, and I assist women with getting past the hurdles that are blocking them from reaching their goals in life. And a lot of times this looks like healing from previous relationships and working on the relationships they have within themselves. So ladies, if this sounds like you, please take advantage of the free consultation link that I have in the description box below. And outside of that, you guys, let's get into today's topic. And today we are talking about self-love. And I know this is a topic that people talk about all the time, but I really want to drive home the importance of self-love and the importance of having a healthy relationship with ourselves, because the love that we have for ourselves, or the lack thereof, manifests into the relationships that we end up in. And I think a lot of time we are disconnected from that reality, and a lot of times when we end up in these dysfunctional relationships and we are being treated poorly, we're not understanding why. I'm a good person, I was so good to so and so, and I don't understand why they treat me this way. But I beg you guys to sit back and really assess the way you view yourself. I really assess the relationship that you have with yourself. How do you treat yourself? How do you treat your body? Do you honor yourself? Are you honest with yourself? Because if you are lacking these things within your own self, if you're not able to do this for you, then it is going to be very hard to actually find someone who will genuinely love you, respect you, and honor you as well. Because people treat us the way we treat ourselves, right? People do to us what we allow, and we tend to allow a little extra BS when we do not fully honor ourselves. So this topic is so important, and I'm going to be touching on this very often, and I'm really considering making this a series where each video I'm giving you guys a little bit more tools on how to cultivate the relationship that you have with yourself. Because at the end of the day, if nobody else is around you and nobody wants to be in a relationship with you, or you're just, you're just a single woman, I want you to be at a place where you are at peace with that, because the love and the relationship that you have with yourself is so great. It's so powerful that you are okay with or without someone coming in to share that space with you. So I want to give you guys 5 things that you can start working on right now to help cultivate the relationship that you have with yourself, to help build your self-love, to help you to start learning more of who you are as a woman and what it is that you truly love and desire, and what it is that you truly need to feel at peace. One of the first things that I want you ladies to start doing is I want you to start with a morning ritual. If you don't already have one, today is going to be the day that I want you to start doing this. And if you already have one, it may be something that you want to tweak. Now, if your morning ritual looks like your alarm going off, you grabbing your phone, you're checking social media, you're checking to see who answered back your DMs, who posted what, we're gonna cut that out, okay? So today that stops. We can check that later on throughout the day, or we can check it after our morning ritual. But when you first wake up in the morning, I want you guys to at least give yourself 10 minutes of time where you are just focused on you and you alone. Now, that may look like you getting up and you're just giving thanks for the day. This is something that I do. When I first open my eyes in the morning, the very first, before I can barely even open my eyes, I'm giving God thanks for waking me up for another day. I'm giving thanks for my health, for my home, for my car, for my children, for my job. Whatever comes to mind, the fact that I can see, I can hear, I can talk, I can walk, I have the ability to take care of myself. So that's a way that you can start your morning. Or you can start your morning with a devotional, or you can start your morning focusing on your breath. That is something that I do as well. Sometimes I just meditate. Or you can visualize. You can visualize what it is you're wanting to experience that day. That is something else that I like to do, especially if there's a lot going on in my life at the time or in the moment. I will sometimes just sit and visualize a happy moment, a happy day, a peaceful day, a day where everything is just flowing and everything is just going well. Set the tone for your day. Set the tone for your day. And then we can start adding everything else. So again, if you don't already have a morning ritual, I want you guys to start doing that. At minimum, have 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Just to give you guys a quick idea of what my morning ritual looks like. I wake up, again, I'm giving thanks. I'll get up out the bed, because that actually wakes me all the way up. Otherwise, sometimes I'll fall right back to sleep. But I wake up, I wash my face, brush my teeth, and then I am praying. I'm like really going into prayer. And, you know, a lot of it is just praying for guidance for me as a mother, praying for protection over my children, over my family, and whoever comes to mind during that time, I'm praying for that person as well. It also looks like me taking some time to journal my thoughts, or journal what it is that I'm expecting to receive in my life. And there's some meditation that gets thrown in there. So that is like when I first wake up. And then after that, I am off to go do my workout. I love to work out in the morning. Okay, let's back up. I don't like waking up early, but I prefer to wake up in workout in the mornings, because the gym is pretty empty, and it just gives me a boost. So get you a morning ritual, whatever that looks like for you, but make sure that is your time and your time alone. You're not checking emails, you're not checking messages, you're not checking social media. You are focused on you and setting the tone for your day. Here's the next thing that I want you guys to develop: a daily self-care routine. Daily self-care routine. So when I say that, I know a lot of times when we say self-care, people start thinking about getting a massage, going to get a facial, this, that. You don't have to do all that, sis. Like, you don't have to do all of that. You can give yourself a mani if you want. You can give yourself a pedi if you want. You can run yourself a bubble bath at the end of the day. Light some candles in that bathroom and set the tone and just relax in that tub. That's part of self-care. Give yourself a massage. Something that I have gotten into the habit of doing for a while now is giving myself a massage every time I come out of the tub. So a lot of times we'll get out of the tub or out of the shower, and we're just rushing to get dressed and throwing on lotion, perfume, or whatever, getting dressed, and we're out the door. I take my time. I have my body oils that I put on every single day, and so I take my time to like lotion my skin, massage my shoulders, because this is where I hold a lot of my stress, massage my neck, just caress my body. Like, I take the time to love on my body, and I speak over myself, and I thank God for my health, and I thank God for my beautiful skin. I thank God for the ability to move my fingers, the ability to see. I thank God for clear skin, you know, just things like that. And I just speak over myself, and I take the time to actually love on myself. So this is something that I highly recommend that you ladies implement into your self-care. Because again, when we get into relationships, a lot of us are like, I want somebody to massage my feet, and I want him to do this, that, whatever. But I say, start with you. Start with you doing these things for you. You can do these things for yourself now. Start doing this for you now. And I'm telling you, when you are in a routine and this is how you treat yourself and this is how you love on yourself, whoever comes in, they have no choice but to notice these things, because this is who you are and this is how you treat yourself. And they know, okay, this is what she's expecting. This is how she loves on herself. And I know she's not going to accept anything less. So begin the routine with you. Something else that you can do for your self-care routine is just stretch. Just take some time throughout the day, or even at the end of the day. I love to do this at the end of the day before I go to bed, is just stretch my body out. Like sometimes I do it in bed because I'm already so tired, but I'll lay down and I'll bring my legs up to my chest and just hug my legs in and just stretch your body. Allow your body to relax. So just find something to do each day. You don't have to do a list of things, but at least one thing each day where you are caring for yourself. You are loving on yourself, right? So we have our morning ritual, and then we have our self-care routine. Next, I want you ladies to start taking care of business. And what does that look like? Taking care of business means whatever you have had on your to-do list for the longest, that you just allowed it to sit there, and every day you're like, I'm gonna do it, and then you go to bed and it's still not done. I want y'all to start doing it now, even if that means cleaning out the closet, cleaning out a drawer in your kitchen, paying a bill that's been sitting there for a while, going to go wash your car, getting rid of that laundry that's in your laundry room, folding up them clothes. But do something each day where you are taking care of business, because here's the thing. When we continue to allow our to-do list to just pile up, and we continue to just throw things at the wayside and be like, I'll just do it tomorrow, we're actually adding more stress to ourselves. Because if you're honest with yourself, when you go to bed, you know that you feel like that kind of like heavy feeling of like, I know I needed to get this stuff done and it's not done, but now I'll do it tomorrow. And then it's a routine, it's a cycle where it's every day, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And it's low-key, it's stressful on you. So start relieving that stress off of you, that stress that you're putting on yourself, by knocking off something each day that you know needs to get done. Instead of waiting for tomorrow, get it done. Even if that's studying, if it means working on something for your business, whatever it is, take care of business. Clear your mind, clear your conscience. Next, the fourth thing, I want you to start taking yourself out on a date. And I know a lot of times I hear people say like, that's so awkward, I don't want to be going out alone and this, that, whatever. Sis, get used to it. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be a big deal. You don't have to go get dressed up and go to a fancy restaurant and sit alone. You can do something as simple as going out to get coffee, but actually sitting in the coffee shop and enjoying that coffee alone, or going for a nice walk in the park, or setting up a picnic for yourself in the park. Cooking yourself a nice meal instead of just like your regular whatever you tend to cook throughout the week. Actually get in that kitchen and find a recipe, like a restaurant style recipe, and cook that for yourself and enjoy that dinner. But start dating yourself. Start being okay with spending that time with yourself and doing things for yourself that you truly enjoy. And it may be things that you're like, I would love to go on a date and do this. Instead of waiting on someone to do that for you, to take you on that date, sis, do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Get that experience in. And again, this helps because when someone does come into your life, or you are in a relationship, you're not putting this person on a pedestal for doing things that you could do for yourself. So start dating yourself. Start enjoying the time with yourself. And this will help you to also learn more about you and what you truly enjoy and how things actually make you feel. So we have our morning ritual, we have our self-care routine, we are taking care of business, and we are dating ourselves. And now number 5, spend time alone with God. I don't care if you don't do anything else. This needs to be a priority. Spend time alone with your Creator. With this alone time, you dictate however long you want it to be. But just make sure you put aside time every single day where you are spending time with God. You could be praying, you could be journaling, you could be just talking to God. You could be reading the Bible, reading a devotional, or just even reading something or listening to something that helps you to grow spiritually. But you have to invest that time, because your creator is the one that is helping to guide you along this journey. Your creator will also teach you what it is that you may be lacking in this moment to help you love yourself even more and learn more of who you are. So spend time alone with God, however that looks like for you. Make it a priority. Okay, ladies, so those are the 5 steps that I want you to start working on today to help cultivate your relationship with yourself and just your self-love. So again, your morning ritual, your self-care, your daily self-care routine. I want you to take care of your business and start dating yourself, and make sure to prioritize some time with God daily.